everyone, so I'm back in with another video. This time around I have another collection update to share with you guys. And as you can tell, this video is going to be about my PS3 video game collection. And if you have been following my channel, then you know that I did another collection update somewhat recently, back in December of 2015. But since then I have added a lot of games to my PS3 collection, so I thought I might as well sort of do another update. So in this video game collection series, I'm actually going to split up my PS3 collection into a couple of parts just so that the videos aren't too long and boring to get through. So in this video here, the first of my current PS3 game collection update video series, I'm going to be looking at the games that I have that are either special editions or collector sets or what have you. So I'm going to start in no particular order here with Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD Remaster Limited Edition. This one here, it's a pretty small limited edition, and I think this only cost like $40-$45, something like that, when it was new. But I got it for, I think, $12 recently when I was in Montreal. And the reason why I wanted to get this version here is because, as well as, of course, containing the game there, it has this built-in mini art book inside the case. And so many times in the past, I've seen this game here, like I said, Final Fantasy X 10-2, show up in various EB games as a disc-only copy, and almost always when that is the case, it's because they had this here. And a lot of EB games, whenever they get these kinds of cases, they just throw them out, destroy them, and put the game in a generic case, which kind of sucks. I've seen that happen on a couple of occasions, but some EB games are good about it, and they do keep them for sale. And this one here, again, $13. I was really happy to finally pick that up. I do have the games on PS2. I also have this collection on the Vita, and I think actually, no, I don't have the standard release of this, so I was really happy to get that and add that to my collection. Next game that I got here is brand new. I actually got this back in the winter when EB Games was doing a sort of clear out event on a lot of their games. This one here, I think I paid like $2-3, and I don't think it was more than $5. They had a lot of games, like really heavily discounted. It's Record of Agarest War 2. It's the limited edition, featuring an exclusive 8x12 hand towel, inflatable feline doll, collectible art book, and I think that is it. But of course I haven't had a chance to play this yet. As you can see, it's still sealed, so maybe I'll get around to it someday. But if I remember correctly, I think I do have a loose copy of that as well, or I should say an open box copy of it, so maybe I'll get around to it. Next game that I have here is Killer is Dead. Not too certain if this edition has a specific name, definitely not labeled anywhere on here. And inside here, it also came with an art book and an extra soundtrack in a pretty nice DVD style case, with some pretty interesting artwork on there as well. And the art book is one of these sort of smaller art books, but it is surprisingly hardcover. It was really nice to see this one here, and it's a sort of hack and slash game. Pretty fun. It's what you would expect of Suda 51. If you've played the No More Heroes series, you can pretty much assume what gameplay in this game is like. Now, moving on, the next special edition that I have here is the Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn Collector's Edition. I really wanted to get this when it came out. I think I ended up spending like $90 on it, which is kind of steep, and honestly, to this day, it's not quite worth that anymore. But it did come with a really nice, it's obviously a really nice presentation here. The box is really nice, and it came with this hardcover art book as well. with a decent amount of pages in there. Not too much, but still pretty nice. And it also came with a couple of extras like these art cards and music soundtrack as well. But I haven't really spent too much time actually using this collector's edition at all, really. I did play the game a lot. I do resubscribe every so often, and I will be resubscribing to Final Fantasy XIV in the coming days. But for the time being, I'm sort of off of it. Just have a lot of other stuff to play, and recently No Man's Sky came out, and that is really eating up a lot of my gaming time. Now moving on, the next collector's edition here. I really wanted to play this game, and it kept getting delayed or pushed back or whatever. And when it finally came out, I got it day one, played the hell out of it, completed the game really fast, and pretty much 100% of the game almost immediately upon finishing the game. And this special edition, while most of the stuff in here isn't really that notable, there is the one main item in here that is pretty nice. It is South Park: The Stick of Truth. I think this was the Grand Wizard Cartman edition, something like that. Yeah, Grand Wizard edition. And obviously you can see there it comes with the Cartman figure in his Grand Wizard outfit. And it was a really nice one. The figure is done very well. It came with his staff as well. You can kind of see it in there on the side. But I ended up putting it back inside the box just because the figure itself was taking up a lot of space as is. So I thought instead of having the box in one location and the figure in another location, might as well just leave it like that altogether. And the last special edition I'm going to show you guys in this video, in the first part of my PS3 game collection update series, is the special edition for Grand Theft Auto 4. I have not gotten any of the other Grand Theft Auto special editions. This one here, I even only got it because I saw it at a thrift store for $15, and it came with everything, so I thought, sure, why not? If anything, on this day, I hadn't really been finding much, so I decided to grab it. Usually when I grab these sort of weirder things, it's because I haven't really had any luck lately. So inside, the reason why the box is so big and so heavy is because you have this little lock box that has Grand Theft Auto 4 and the Rockstar logo sort of printed on it. And on the inside of this lockbox is a money bag or duffel bag or just some kind of bag. You also get the art of Grand Theft Auto 4, a small art book here with a couple of logos from different products in the game, like Pisswasser, Burger Shot, Sprunk. But all that and more in there. And you also get, of course, the keys for the lockbox, and there are two in here. There's one, not that it really matters. And then I also have in here the music of Grand Theft Auto 4. It's just in a cardboard sleeve. And also the map for the game and the French manual for the game as well. I've included in there. Have I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto 4? Not so much, but I have played a lot more Grand Theft Auto 4 than Grand Theft Auto 5. So maybe I should play more of both of them in the future. But yep, those are the collectors / special editions that I have in my PS3 game collection. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And also just keep an eye out for my future PS3 game collection update videos. They will be arriving in the next few weeks. Every Friday there will be another entry in my PS3 game collection series. So just look out for them, and that's it. See ya.